Hello, once again, folks, to yet another episode of I Ruined It, the art series where I take some of your favorite childhood things and I ruin it. In today's episode, we're going to be taking the concept of a boppin and we're going to make it horrifying. Let's see how it goes. All right, so honestly, this part's pretty straightforward. We've been doing this for a little bit now, so you guys know what's going on. Obviously, I start off by drawing the boppin itself. So I'm just going through, kind of just blocking out the general idea of it. Got the twisting knob, got the pop button, the pulling little tab. Because I was gonna go with the original version of the Bop It. You know, nice and simple. A little stick with a button. But then, like normal, go through, get our lines drawn real quick, get it a little bit cleaned up. I was experimenting with my brush stabilization a little bit, so sorry if it seems like there's a little bit of delay in some of the lines being drawn. Because it kind of is. But that being said, it does make the lines a little bit more crisp. But from here, like I was saying, we're just gonna going through, getting these lines drawn, getting the position where our big old Bop It button is. Really, I don't have much else to say for the drawing aspect of this portion. It's really, what else is there to say? There's just a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I did have some fun going into the concept of this, not shown in the video, but there were a couple of failed concepts as to what this change could have been. So, if you guys are curious, I'll let you know that after we are all done getting this colored and figured out, beautified and stuff. Speaking of beautified, I feel like I tend to almost over focus the drawing portion of the base, because like you guys know what these things look like, right? So just let me know down below. Should I try speeding up this section a little bit more, or do you guys want to see me go in more detail with these base drawings? Like, honestly, I don't know. But I digress. We're just kind of going through and we're getting all of our colors filled out here, starting with those blues. Then we're going to go in and get the purple for this interior spot that's on the button. Honestly, for something as simple as this, it's almost negligible. But we're going to go through, we're going to get these colors cleaned up anyway. We got to make the initial as recognizable, I guess, as we can, at least for this first go around. But then we're going to go through, take this yellow, we're just going to fill in that knob. And I really just don't have much else to talk about here. We're going to paint in the twist. And the recognizable but not perfect Bop It, go back in with the blue here, and get our lid all colored and what have you. But yeah, that more or less takes care of getting our initial drawing done. I know, real special looking. And honestly, I didn't remember exactly how long I lingered on this for, so whoopsie, my bad. That being said, however, relatively soon, I should be repositioning that in the middle of the frame. Like, you guys should be repositioning that subscribe button from red to a grayed out color. Haha. Self-promotion. I'm not the greatest at that. Just, if you guys like this kind of stuff, definitely subscribe. I'm always willing to take suggestions on any of these future videos, so feel free to leave me comments down below as well. But another fun feature of YouTube is that like button, which has a thumb, which would happen to be a finger, which is not a good segue, but it's a segue into the first thing that we put onto the distorted horror Bop It. We gave it a thumb, or not a thumb, just a finger, because I thought it would be funny, the whole hey, pull my finger. We got some hair, because instead of twisted, it's like twirl it, like twirl my hair. And instead of Bop It, it's you poking its eye out. I didn't really worry too much about the perspective of which direction I was facing, so it just is kind of off into the ether. But we're going through and keeping all the traditional Bop It colors, only really adding like different shades as necessary for certain sections. So like, obviously the nail's going to be a little bit darker. The iris of the eye isn't going to be perfectly exactly one set color, so you're going to want to have some variation there. And hair also is not strictly one color, so just bringing in those little variations. Then taking a crimson type of color, gonna write down our pull and twist on the handle before going through and drawing our shared backdrop. So for this, I thought almost like the museum that's over in the UK, like the Library of London or whatever it is. I couldn't quite tell you right now. That's a good one. Leave a comment down below if you know what the name of that museum is that I'm thinking of, that has all the historical artifacts and things like that in it. Because I was kind of picturing one of those display cases that has like the glass covering over top of it and that velvet lined base. Figured it would be one of those like, we found this while roaming the Amazon. But we added a pretty generic drop shadow that matches for both the original and the updated Bop It before going through and doing my favorite kind of shadow work, masking. Go through and give it some of those highlights, just right on the eye, kind of real basic shadowing work, like to add the depth and whatnot. even right here, this blacking out of the background is supposed to be like there's that security light over the top of it that you always see in heist movies. But I digress. That's this week's drawing, guys. I hope you liked what you saw, and if you did, hit the like button down below. If you want to stay up to date for future videos like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, leave a comment as well. Thank you all so very much for watching, and bye.